I got asked on stream, Trif, Mr. YCS champion, my savior, my king. How do I get girls? How do you play Ryzeal the best way? What version of Ryzeal should I play? Should I play Pure Ryzeal? Should I play Mitsurugi Ryzeal? Should I play Fiendsmith Ryzeal? Should I play Ryzeal? Should I play Pen Ryzeal? Can you kiss me? Okay, I didn't get asked that. My girlfriend asked me that, to which I declined, because if you're not Celine, you're not, okay, just kidding. Anyways, in this video, I will show you
That was tragic, listening to that series of voice cracks.
the best way to play Ryzeal, and there's gonna be a deck at the end that I've been saving. A Ryzeal variant that you've never seen ever, with 3 different engines in it. Let's go. I did win with Fiendsmith Ryzeal, you know, one of these. And when I did win with Fiendsmith Ryzeal, if you remember that specific format, it was pure Ryzeal format with pure Malice, pure Ryzeal. Mainly pure Ryzeal, with Malice being the secondary deck. Fiendsmith Ryzeal wasn't even heard of. So me and my testing group took Fiendsmith Ryzeal, knowing everyone's playing pure Ryzeal. Now, in Ryzeal Malice format, start with pure Ryzeal being the most played deck. Because pure Ryzeal was the most played deck, people played. I brought Fiendsmith Ryzeal to the YCS, and then everyone played Fiendsmith Ryzeal after I won it at the YCS. It was not fucking heard of until I won it with it. And then, when everyone is playing Fiendsmith Ryzeal, people then started playing, for that matter, by playing more Bystials. Bystials used to never be in the format, because Bystials don't do shit against pure Ryzeal, doesn't do shit against Malice. But now, since Fiendsmith Ryzeal is very popular, there's many Bystials, a lot of Dweller, everyone prepares for Fiendsmith Ryzeal. Then, since everyone prepared for Fiendsmith Ryzeal, then the new meta was to then play Malice, Bystial, so then the third deck most played is Malice Bystial. And then we got to a point where everyone played pure Ryzeal, because all the Bystials to attack Fiendsmith Ryzeal does nothing. Look at this, the circle of life, or as I like to say, the circle of Trif Gaming decks that he thinks is the best at the time. And now we're in an interesting conundrum where pure Ryzeal is now the most played deck because of that circle of life of play Fiendsmith Ryzeal to defeat Ryzeal, and then you play Malice Bystial to defeat Fiendsmith Ryzeal because you got the Bystials. Then you play pure Ryzeal to obliterate both, but played with that because everyone has Bystials and Dweller and all that shit. But now, is Fiendsmith Ryzeal the best deck because not everyone's playing pure Ryzeal? So with everyone playing pure Ryzeal, you just play Fiendsmith Ryzeal and you clap that, right? So the circle of life. Which version is the best? I'm going to show you guys right now. If you guys first time on the channel, I'm a YCS champion, smash the button, smash the like button, comment below if you guys like my tattoo, my pen scales, and also, more importantly than all that, if you guys want to learn everything that you need to know about being a great Yu-Gi-Oh player, I have Mitsurugi masterclasses, Ryzeal masterclasses, Ryzeal Fiendsmith masterclasses.
Where'd you get that? Oh!
Check it down below if you want to learn how to be a champion. Anyways, let's go. I'm playing pure Ryzeal for this specific replay I'm about to see. It's going to be against Ryzeal Fiendsmith. I think Ryzeal Fiendsmith is probably a bit better because Ryzeal Fiendsmith is now. Okay, let me rephrase that. Ryzeal Fiendsmith is not a bit better. Ryzeal Fiendsmith is absurdly better because Ryzeal Fiendsmith has an infinite better grind game. It could almost never lose to pure Ryzeal and play perfectly, and it's just better shaped now with everyone now preparing for pure Ryzeal. And if you don't think pure Ryzeal is the most played deck, you haven't been on high rated, or even at YCSs, people are playing Ryzeal or pure Ryzeal the most. And with Tachyon out, people, oh, Tachyon is so good, even though Tachyon fucking sucks donkey dick. It's a -1. People will play pure Ryzeal. So I think the meta now is shaped that you should play. Now you should definitely 100% play Fiendsmith Ryzeal. It's just simply better. It does everything Ryzeal does, but way more. And it's not the Ryzeal cards that you lose to, it's Engraver that you lose to. Until the ban list comes out and bans Engraver or bans Moon, even if Moon gets banned, pure Ryzeal just makes Hexaton and still does it. So Moon ban will do fuck all. That happens. But this is a showcase of how powerful Mellotronus is. Mellotronus is definitely crazy because it's like acts as a Solemn Strike going first against Ryzeal. But if we're playing Ryzeal Fiendsmith, Mellotronus also acts as a Solemn Strike on any Fiendsmith card. You just banish the Lurry. I'm gonna go into Bonfire here to get Ice. Yeah, it just doesn't fucking matter, TG. Next up, Dark Club's gonna go first. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think on the matchup here. Ryzeal versus Fiendsmith Ryzeal. I think Mitsurugi Ryzeal is also the best. Here's the thing I want to explain about Mitsurugi Ryzeal. If you're ever gonna play pure Ryzeal, okay, you might as well play Mitsurugi Ryzeal because what you're able to do, the extra deck of Mitsurugi Ryzeal is almost the same as Ryzeal Pure. It's just a King of the Fair, maybe 2 King of the Fair Lumps and a Lizard. Lizard's basically Donner, so it's like the same thing. You just play Lizard instead of Donner in case you get Nibiru or whatever. Like Lizard allows you to draw 1 and then X. It's 2 King of the Fair Lumps basically. It's the same shit. The extra deck is the same thing. But with the Fiends, you cannot remove your Fiendsmith cards if you don't, like against Bestial, for example. If you're playing Malus Bestial, you can't remove your Fiendsmith cards because then you just lost 8 extra deck cards, right? But the Mitsurugi Ryzeal stuff gives you an advantage because Mitsurugi Ryzeal, your opponent, if they think you're on Mitsurugi, if you're playing Mitsurugi, now you go game 3, you side up your 9 Mitsurugi cards for 9 hand traps, so you're playing like 26 hand traps and 13 Ryzeal cards. You're still playing Prosperity, and you're still playing, you just max out on the Ryzeal starters, so you're still playing 13 of them, right? You're still playing Cross and Node, and you're still playing a full Ryzeal extra deck with Duo, Detonators, 2 Twins, 2 Detonator, all the rank 4s you want, Dugarius, Exciton, Tornado, Zeus for crying out loud, whatever the fuck you want in the Aggregator, you're only playing it, but then your opponent will always stop your first Ryzeal. That's what you want. Because in Mitsurugi, you never stop the first Ryzeal. Sorry, in Mitsurugi, you always stop the first Ryzeal in Mitsurugi. You never stop the first Ryzeal in pure Ryzeal. Unless you're praying they have nothing else. So it gives you a competitive advantage. Also, they're going to end on Dweller. Ryzeal doesn't give a fuck. They're going to keep Bestials. Ryzeal doesn't give a fuck. And they're going to save their Impulse for Mitsurugi Ritual. It's not even in your deck. So if you're ever going to play a pure Ryzeal, you might as well take Mitsurugi because the game 1 is way better, and going first game 3 is way better as well. Here, I'm obviously letting him play because I have Nib Veiler, Detonator, Nib, Chain Veiler, see you later. Allowing us to still have Bonfire, Prosperity, Ash Blossom. Looks like we're gonna deal with Impermanent Paradise. I know my Ash Blossom's gonna, I saved Ash as the hand trick. I want Ash to stop the Paradise. I could have Ash the Requiem. However, if you Ash the Requiem, they're still engravers. I want to Ash the Paradise to get out of the duel forever. He's going to Imperm stop that. I literally don't care. I Prosperity here simply to bait Ash. I would rather him Ash Prosperity. Well, I activated Bonfire to get Ice. Okay, so he's Bonfiring, praying for a Ryzeal. I got my Ryzeal. That's Ice Ryzeal. I know now. I think I know 1 Ryzeal in his hand. We're forced to basically get rid of the Nib here, and then Ash the Paradise, and then Duo. Basically win the game here. But here's the problem. The game's actually not won. The reason why Fiendsmith Ryzeal is way better than pure Ryzeal is this follow-up of engravers are incredibly tough to deal with. So we're going to have to see if it's even possible to win. Despite obviously going full Ryzeal combo here with Cross, I don't even think we can win the game. That's how sad it is. I'm going to attack. I'm forced to Dweller. The only way Ryzeal wins is if Dweller stops the Fiendsmith stuff for enough time with a Detonator. But even then, it's not enough. I think we still lose the game here. I'm forced to pop Neg, hoping he has nothing else. He's going to attack with a token. I'm just going to Detonator, summon back another. Has he used Aggregator? No. Yeah, then he's going to X negate Detonator. Oh, no, I'm at a Dweller, so Aggregator doesn't do it. But that should still be enough. Sword, I'm going to pop that. He has Ice and X. I was basically praying here that there was no Ice or X in the 2 cards he has in his hand. He had them all. He got cooked there. There's nothing he can do. Wait a sec. Is he crazy? Yo, he might be ass. Why the fuck would you do Dual Drive? Oh, he is shit. What the hell? He very much could have won this game. He misplayed hard. That was a crazy misplay by Darkline, actually. He shouldn't have even entered battle. Oh, that was a crazy misplay. He shouldn't have entered battle. Oh my god, that was ugly. He should have detonated. You would have cleared our whole board and have a detonator. Yeah, Darkline sucks. Sorry, Darkline. This game was 100% winnable by him. This is what, like, even though we had dropped this here, he could have won this game play perfect. Anywho, this shows one of the replays of Ryzeal vs. Ryzeal Fiendsmith. This is against the YCS champion. This is going to be my special version. I don't think it's the best version, but this is Kashtira Fiendsmith Ryzeal. I'm playing all 3 engines with 3 Fenrir, 3 Rights Off, and then the level 4 Kashtira, because you're able to have 6 cards that go. It's the same thing as like X getting negated. X searches level 4, right? But if you go Fenrir, search. The level 4 is special itself, but it locks you into XYZ. You're already locked into XYZ, so it's the same shit, right? And having level 7 on the field doesn't do much. It doesn't do anything badly, because one Fenrir also, like let's say you have an X Ryzeal and a Fenrir, you can also special Fenrir, use its effect, search the level 4, use its effect to out something, normal the level 4 that you just searched, you go into full Kashtira combo, sorry, full Fiendsmith combo, and then at the conclusion of the Fiendsmith combo, you go Ryzeal. So it provides 6 more non-engine that are breakers. So you have 6 Kashtira Fenrirs, 3 Imperms. You have 9 breakers on top of the 18 hand traps you play. So you're playing 26 non-engine in your 46 card deck. It's like 26 non-engine. So it's absurd amount of non-engine. 26, like 24, 26. A crazy amount. If you guys want to see the deck list of Kashtira Fiendsmith Ryzeal, I'll show you guys that later. It was all engine. It just uses Fenrir as a way to like also stop Bystials. Kashtira Fiendsmith was a very cool combination, and why I said below it won below and everyone played it because if you Bystial a Fiendsmith card, the Fenrir could banish the Bystial. So it actually works pretty good together, and they're never gonna expect all three engines together, so they won't play around it if possible. And sometimes you gotta do what you can to get that advantage here and then. Summon this thinking I could do some play, but no, we're not gonna be able to out this. We needed to draw Ryzeal here. There's not much we could do. Even drawing Ryzeal, we probably lost. Baguska does a lot against our deck, obviously. Here we open. This is going to be a prime example of seeing what the stuff do. He's going to ash the Ryzeal, thinking that we're on Kashtira Fiendsmith. So ashing Ryzeal is a pretty good time to ash, not knowing we're also on Ryzeal. So this plays a big advantage post side. He kept plug-in going second. I hate keeping plug-in going second in pure Ryzeal. That was his decision. I'm gonna go Ice Ryzeal here and just, you know, win. This gives us now full Fiendsmith combo and full Ryzeal combo. So just like that, we're gonna set up full Fiend Ryzeal. I like Kashtira in this as well because there's no extra deck space. Like we get 6 more non-engine in the deck and no extra deck space. And Node could send Ryzeal if you look at this. So it's just another thing where Ryzeal is extra good in this stuff. I'm gonna get 3 cards here. Gonna attach, get detonator, pass. With 4 cards, you won't be able to out it. Even with the talents, it's not going to be enough. You're going to recognize there's going to be no XYZ in here. I prefer having dual drive and grave instead of on field because it's in a gate. Yes, it allows you to play around talents specifically more, but keep in mind the breakers, this is post side deck, the breakers that are going to be used against you are Ultimate Slayer and Metaltronus. So Twins is never resolving in turn 0, ever, with Slayer and Tronus. So if it's talents, I'm still not losing the game because I have so many interruptions. So I don't even give a shit if talents is the answer here. So I should Metaltronus this, but I only play 2 X Ryzeal in my deck. So if I Metaltronus this, I have no more X Ryzeals because one's in the field. I should still Metaltronus it because I could just cross put back the X later. So I should Metaltronus. Okay, good thing I Metaltronus it. But yeah, then it's auto scoop there. Plugin's useless, bro. You guys should always remove it. I would have even removed cross-going seconds is debatable to remove, but I keep it in pure Ryzeal. This is gonna be game 3 here. Let's see. He has talents every single game. Oh my god. Talents stop my follows every game. Talents is the most high roll card in the game. It's either broken or absolutely dog shit. No in between. Auto win or dog shit. Auto winner stays in your hand. Typically I don't like cards like that, but it's okay. Here he's gonna go for the mega board. With the he had 3 Call by the Grave style cards. Talents, Ash Blossom, Metaltronus. Sorry, Talents, Ash Blossom, Cross. 3 Called by the Grave cards. What the fuck did you do to that? Nothing. That's game. I'm gonna show 3 Called by the Grave cards is like no one's winning that. Here, he passes, but my hand also is pretty shit here. Very shit actually. But I want to show you guys this in the grind game. So if he didn't do anything, I could Ryzeal Fenrir, special, that little level 4 special node, go duo. That would have been pretty good. But yeah, that didn't go. But now it's going to be the Battle of Hand Traps. He's going to take 100 more damage. Now at this point, I have a choice, okay? This is a Battle of Hand Traps. I know he's playing pure Ryzeal. I literally think there's a Metaltronus here. Stopping my potential Lakama. I could normal Ogre. I could go into Close Moon. I could do many things. By the way, perfect example of talents being fucking utterly dog shit or broken. Just saying. I summon the Ogre. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do it because I have so many plays here to stop him on the follow-up that the only card I really hate is Ash. If he imperms my Lakama or whatever, I don't care because it still gets Lakama Requiem in rotation. I get Necroquip attack and I'll be drawing a lot, so I'm cool with that. I just want to get my cards in rotation. The second a Requiem didn't get Ash or Striked, I knew the game was over. Metaltronus is the Lakama effect to get Exiton. This also gives him a line where he's able to normal Fualas, get Twins or some shit like that. I don't care. This gives me Necroquip. And I already attacked before because I want to put him low life points and he could easily stop me with Ash. So I did this. He's going to go into Twins here. And he's going to enter battle. I want to keep my Necroquip on field because keeping Necroquip on field with Lakama coming back will give so much pressure with Chaos Angel as well. So I opt to Metaltronus the Twins and just straight up banish it. Passes. Lakama End Fate. This is just game immediately. He scoops. Metaltronus is an absolute god card this format. I'm going second. And I opt to play Solemn Strike here. I have my reasonings. I'm gonna Ash the duo here. Solemn Strike going second is actually very powerful. Not if they know about it. His talents every time going first. One of the times he lost because of it. Another time, 3 times he won because of it. Crazy how high roll it is. But talents was godly for him in this setup. I knew immediately when he got rid of my Tract instead of my X Ryzeal, he has a Solemn Strike type of card. And he knows I have Solemn Strike. I go this, he goes Mellotronus. I have a few options now. Okay, it had to be Mellotronus to strike because I could Mellotronus this and then keep going. So there's a few lines I could do here. I already used X. I could Mellotronus Special Sword, and I could normal Fualos, and then I could XYZ into my own duo. There's many lines, but I'm like, fuck it. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play so safe. I'm going to banish that, and I'm gonna strike your one play you're gonna have, and next turn I'm gonna draw a starter. Sadly, the sack that my YCS champion friend is, he drew the other starter. Insane. I'm gonna fool with that, but this is still a game. This is actually OTK. Anyways, so we're gonna go to the next game. This will be our last replay you guys are gonna be seeing in all of our plethora of Ryzeal matches we've been playing. Plugin going second again. I really don't like that card going second at all. If you look at our hand here, we have 0 ways to Ryzeals. However, we do have the Fenrir with the Rice Heart. So let's see how this will perform for us. I'm gonna go Lacrima here, set Engraver. The reason I set Engraver, I'm gonna actually normal the Rice Heart instead of special. Yeah, I'm gonna normal it. The reason why you want to do this, okay, pay close attention. This allows us to duo drive. He did not hand trap us yet. So obviously there's a hand trap coming. So he hand traps the duo drive. We then special Engraver from Grave. This is also why I sent Engraver instead of Paradise. Knowing very well that duo drive will probably get hand trapped. We just simply summon Engraver. We go sequence and we get a Desiree with the Fiendsmith follow-up. Because we have so many Fiendsmith cards, there will not be, like, we can have Fiendsmith follow-up. They're not all going to be gone on follow-up. So we're going to have then a Desiree, a Fenrir, and a Strike. That sounds very nice to me. So we go duo. He lets it resolve. That's a mistake. Even if he has Mellotronus and Ultimate Slayer, that's a mistake because that gives us the Ryzeal follow-up. That was a huge error. So he opts to negate the Desiree. He negates the Desiree because he has no out to anything that cannot be targeted. So he didn't do that because he knew he lost the Desiree. Did he? Let me think. No, that was an error on his end. Because he goes X, aggregate, negate sequence. Ultimate Slayer will send Garura, get a draw. And I'm sure there'll be something that's on the Mellotronus. I think that's still an error on his end because this gives me full Fiendsmith follow-up, full Ryzeal follow-up. He's still going to get hit with Paradise. Like, me summoning Desiree still means there's no Paradise. So it doesn't actually stop an interrupt, it just stops a negate. But Paradise will work kind of the same. I think that's an error, but we'll see how it turns out. Also, he knows my Ryzeal cards will be dealt with Tronus Slayer. And, like, his thought process right now is my Ryzeal negate, like, Slayer will stop Detonator and Fenrir. This could search a special summon. This could be a level 4 extender. Or wait, Mellotronus could special Exciton by negating. Okay, that's his thought process. His thought process is Slayer will stop Detonator, Aggregator will stop Fenrir, Tronus will special Exciton to negate Lacrima and give him a level 4 for Twins, and then X will resolve. So that's his thought process. It's still like, you can't let me get to the Ryzeal stuff because now my follow up is Fiends. You can't think of the next turn. You have to play the long game. I now have Fiendsmith follow-up and full Ryzeal follow-up. With cross, everything, so it's gonna be too much. I'm gonna not send Twins because I'd rather get a free draw than have Twins be live. Much prefer that, actually. You gotta value the free draw, always. So now I have 4 interrupts. I'm gonna put this into Detonator. Let's see who's gonna win this now. He's gonna go into Tronus. So he does Tronus to play around Ash. But also Tronus gives him a level 4. Opts to banish it. I don't know if oh, okay. So I know why he did that. He did that because he wants a free draw with Slayer, but he has Pot. Or, I don't know why. I don't think you do Tronus. I don't think you Tronus there. You for sure Slayer, probably. Dude, it's tough. You might be wanting to save the Slayer, but now you probably should have saved the Tronus for Exciton to stop Lacrima setting Paradise. But anyways, we're going to go to the next play. He's going to go Pot of Prosperity. That's going to go through. Duster, Lightning. That was the most insane Lightning Storm I've ever seen. If you guys see, Duster and Lightning Storm are now officially in the meta. And with every pure Ryzeal player playing Pot of Prosperity and Duster, and it's 4 ways post side deck, looking at 6 cards, this is a high chance to see it. This is where cards like Strike and Tronus are shit now. Because so many people were playing Strike and Tronus, it makes these cards shit. So that annoyed the fuck out of me, because obviously we can't strike or cold buy. Now the game's probably lost. I was molding so hard after I saw this. You have no idea. So, I was so pissed. Because Dust Lightning Storm is the only way we lose this. But it's still not over yet. So this scenario now, he goes X, and I have a choice here, okay? I negate this and hope he has nothing. If I negate the X Ryzeal, the duel, I win the duel automatically. If I Veiler the X Ryzeal, the duel's over. Or Ghost Warner. I Ghost Warner. Thank God I Ghost Warner. Oh my God. Bro. Oh my God. So I Ghost Warner, and now I win. This is another example. Plugin's fucking dog shit, dude. There's so many times this is ass. I'm glad I Warnered it, because then even if he special the sword, I could say Veiler for... Yeah, I Veiler the sword, and then I just Paradise the rank 4. So it'll be auto win for me. Now I have the full Fiendsmith follow-up and all this, so yeah, I win. Still in main. I'm going to do this in case he summons a sword. This will allow me to Veiler and Paradise something. Yeah, that's GG. We played a lot more. Oh shit, you guys did not see that. That's a secret deck. We played a lot more games. It was a lot of back and forth. Then I played the deck you guys just saw. That will be for a later video, and I think I took it to the YCS. That deck's supposed to be a secret. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys learned something as far as the best version of Ryzeal you guys like. They're all good now. They're all well positioned. Ryzeal, Fiendsmith, and Mitsurugi Ryzeal are my favorite. Pure Ryzeal's next, but Pure Ryzeal's still a very good take this format. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys next video. Peace!